Sleepwalking to the morgue. I've always been a sleepwalker, but I never expected to wake up in the cold, sterile silence of a morgue. It started with waking up in odd places, my neighbor's garden, a deserted playground, even once in the middle of a forest. But the morgue was different. The moment my eyes fluttered open, I was met with the glaring overhead lights reflecting off gleaming metal surfaces and the unmistakable chill of death in the air. I realized I was lying on a steel table, the kind used for autopsies, and panic surged through me. What had driven me here in my sleep? Each night leading up to this had been a foggy blur of fragmented memories. I'd often find myself at the mercy of bizarre, unsettling dreams that slipped from my mind like smoke upon waking. Yet, one detail always stood out, a shadowy figure beckoning me, its whispers threading through my subconscious, urging me to follow. It felt as if I were being guided, or worse, controlled. During the day, I tried to brush it off as a figment of my imagination, but waking up in the morgue made it impossible to ignore. Desperate to understand, I set up a camera in my room, hoping to catch whatever was leading me astray. What I saw the next morning sent shivers down my spine. In the grainy footage, I watched as I rose from my bed, eyes closed, and moved with unnatural precision. But it wasn't my movements that terrified me, it was the figure standing at the foot of my bed, its finger pressed to its lips in a silent command for secrecy. It was the same shadow from my dreams, its presence more real and menacing than I had ever imagined. Determined to confront the specter, I stayed awake the following night, feigning sleep as I waited for it to appear. Hours passed before I felt its chilling presence, a breath of icy air against my cheek. I turned on the light, expecting to see nothing, but there it was, towering over me with hollow, vacant eyes. Before I could react, the shadow lunged, and everything went black. I awoke once more on the cold slab of the morgue, a sinister message etched on my arm, "Welcome home."